Hey guys, it's the Friction here, Tank12, however you call me, I don't really care, and welcome back to World of Tanks Weekly. This week we have a lot of stuff to cover, a lot of ground to make up, because a lot of things have been announced, and most of them we've already talked about in a previous episode of World of Tanks Weekly, but this time around we're going to be diving into those, leaked rumors a bit more. And it's going to be about the last Waffentrager event, it's going to be about the loot crates, it's going to be about new styles, the patch or the test server 1.101 that is currently going on, where the Supertests have a lot of new vehicles that they can try out. It's going to be about the Italian tanks, it's going to be about the Cobra, so strap in, 15 minutes, we're going to try to get all of them done. And I do not want to, overextend too much. But this week is a lot. Maybe we're going to cut out some stuff and put it into next week's episode. But we're going to see where we're going to end up. So first and foremost, we have some in-game pictures. All links will be in the description below, as already mentioned. We have the first pictures of the Waffentrager of E220. And as you can see right here, it looks very similar to the other E110. The Waffentrager of Waffentrager E100 110. The difference is just that it has a different paint job, and if you go up against this vehicle, since 28th of September is the day where this event will go live, you will basically have the opportunity, if you defeat the player, since it's usually going to be a wargaming employee or a content creator, you're going to be able to get a premium crate, a premium loot box. And that is not possible if you're going up against the standard E110. So that's kind of a cool thing to have, like these special opponents. Gives you a little bit of an added twist. These special E110s will run around during the prime time. So look out, wherever you are, prime time, you might get into a lobby where you fight against a E100, E22, excuse me. So moving on, we're gonna check out the tank awards that are coming for October. So this October, since obviously October is also the month where Halloween is situated at the very end, and you'll be able to get like the Halloween or the Gamescom skin. Oh, I thought it was the Halloween skin. And there at stage 5, there's going to be the SU100Y, the SU85I, and the British AT15A. That is all pretty damn cool. It's very nice. And I think this, like, Tank Awards, I think Tank Awards is everywhere, right? Or is it just North America? I'm not sure. But it kind of fits the scheme, and Tank Awards, it is a good thing. It's a great thing, in my opinion, to be fair, because you're able to get free stuff by just playing the game. And there are always some tier 6 premium tanks in there. That's something that they never did before. Moving on, then we have news about the special locker prices. And the special lockers will be in between $1 and $2 each, but be careful, because this time around, previously you always got your gold worth for, like, with the Christmas loot boxes, you got the money worth in gold. This time around it is a guaranteed 100 gold for the first time opening such a crate, but other than that, you might get like different kind of stuff, but you might not get the premium T77. So chances of getting a premium tank are probably going to be rather slim. And chances of getting the T77, if that is the tank you're trying to get, are very, very, very slim. It's going to be very expensive. So if you're trying to get the T77, please do not buy it over the loot crates. There has to be another way. Wargaming need to release this premium tank as a vehicle that you can buy off the shop and not by gambling in those boxes. That's a pretty damn bad way. But all the lucky ones that get like a premium tank, yeah, good for them. We're gonna see. Maybe I'm gonna open 1 or 2 boxes and just give you guys a little bit of a preview what you can get if you get lucky. As always, it's all RNG. This game is solely based on RNG. That's always how it has been, and that's always how it's going to be. And to be fair, I'm not a big fan of loot boxes coming into the game. Christmas during Christmas. Those loot boxes were like the year before or 2 years ago. Those loot boxes were very good value for money, but then they kind of nerfed them a little bit, so they haven't been as good, but I still bought them. So yeah, you can see that I'm definitely no better than anyone else out there. So just keep in mind, loot boxes will definitely not grant you the thing that you want, because it's a very slim chance of you getting that certain desired item. Moving on, we have some very cool new 3D skins coming in at patch 1.01 for the IS2, and you can see that it has like chains at the front and like debris, and I have no idea what this tank is supposed to be doing with this added thing on. Maybe they had like some kind of plow, you know, to clear mines and stuff like that. We don't know. This is just a kind of idea by Wargaming. And yeah, the PSK, the machine gun on top, always looks cool. So yeah, if you enjoyed this vehicle, I think this was rather one of the better tier 8 heavy tanks, especially if you're hull down. Really cool that it has like the direction pointers at the back, like these what do you call them, shields in which direction you have to go to Minsk, Berlin, and Warsaw. So pretty damn cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like a war torn IS-2, and yeah, we don't know how much it's going to be yet. Probably 1,750, as we know. That's in gold, just so you know. Then we move on to the Object 703, the new style for this vehicle that is coming in the next patch. And if you look at it, it has like grates on the side. It has rubble on top of it. It looks like it's been going through hell, and like all the rounds that have ricocheted next off the turret and maybe slightly penned it, but not went through the armor completely. So yeah, this looks like a vehicle that has seen a lot of combat, and I think I like the style, although these hulls give me a little bit of a phobia. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's this little phobia where a lot of hulls make you uncomfortable. They have a little bit of a tendency like that, so maybe that's not a skin for everyone, but to be fair, it looks really good as well. Yeah, I hope that Wargaming finally make the skins, you know, available for credits, or just a couple of them, because still, you know, the skins are only acquirable through gold or through events. Now, at least the events and the options to unlock these skins have increased in the last couple of years, but, you know, being able to rent them maybe for a month would have been a great thing with credits. And that was possible over a year ago, but they took that option out of the game, and that's a little bit, yeah, that sucks a little bit, because obviously if you've played so much War of Tanks, you have unlocked every vehicle, you want to have all the skins, right? So then we have a new skin right here, the Prophecy style set, and that is non-historical, as you can see. It reminds me a little bit of Warhammer, you know, the Warhammer series, but it looks really cool on the Type 5. You kind of do recognize the detail on the vehicle, but it's not too crazy, so there is a little bit of a, I don't know what do you call it, like a little bit of chaos going on this vehicle. So if you're close up, you can see the detail, but if you're further away, it looks like really cool abstract kind of painting with different colors that are kind of white and purple and a little bit of black. So in my opinion, it looks really neat, and even the wheels are also in the same kind of color scheme. So yeah, this might be a skin that I pick up. It's 750 gold currently, and it's going to be available for all vehicles, for all nationalities of vehicles of tier 8 to 10. Yeah, then we have the next skin. As I already mentioned, we have a lot of styles to cover this time around. This is the Huyi's Honor skin, and it looks like it's from... Ooh, okay, the description is like it's probably only going to be available for Asia, but I think this skin looks really cool. There are different suns on it. The color scheme is really nice. Especially on the FV, it looks really cool because the vehicle is so large and it's like a box. You have a lot of, you know, open space where you can really show off the skin. and I would be really disappointed if this skin is not coming to North America or Europe, because it looks really cool, especially in the light. It looks really, really nice. Like right here, I think these suns, yeah, they make this tank pop out, and yeah, I really enjoy it. Then we're moving on to the real tanks that are coming in 1.1.1. Except they're only coming for the test, the super test at the moment. We know it's coming to an end. The year 2020 is not far from over. Like December is only 3 months away, 2 months in a couple of days. And we know that Wargaming, they still want to release another Tech 3 branch. What do we get this year? We have gotten, I can't even tell you anymore. We have gotten the Polish medium tanks, and supposedly we're going to get the Italian heavy tanks. And this is the tier 10, which we have already covered in a previous video. But this time around, we actually have pictures of the Carro 45T in the garage. And to be fair, this tank looks way too modern for my taste. It seems to be kind of some kind of yeah, chieftain. But to be fair, this is actually no heavy tank. I have gotten that completely wrong. This is actually a medium tank, and the first description that we got was it's going to be a reward vehicle and not a main tank. It had like it's an auto reloader, and it had all the features, but I think the DPM was pretty bad. I have to go back to that source that I had, but we have the first in-game pictures in the garage, and it looks really nice. It looks like a modern MBT, you know, similar to the M1 Abrams, and you know, has kind of the same directions with the angles. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is a tank that will probably not make it into the Tech 3 and will be only available for maybe campaign rewards. Then we're moving on to the Gsor. This vehicle actually had some of its stats changed, and these stats have been, yeah, made better. At least one of them. The aim time has been increased, the accuracy has been decreased, and if you checked out the video that I've made about 1 or 2 or 3 weeks ago, this vehicle was really, really crazy with its stats. And this is supposed to be a tank destroyer, this Gsor. It looks really, really neat in my opinion. It has a turret similar to that one of the American reward vehicle that you were able to get in the rank battle. And if you look at it, yeah, it looks like a medium tank, to be fair. It's going to be a tier 8 premium tank destroyer, we already know that. And yeah, this might still be released before the end of the year. This month and the last 3-4 weeks, we had a lot of medium premium tanks that come out. The T77 is coming out. We had the T42. We had the Polish tier 8 medium marathon. We're gonna have some more premium tanks probably coming our way until the end of the year, and then we're gonna have like the Christmas time where they're going to be adding a shit ton of boxes. So yeah, keep posted for that. Moving on, we have first pictures of the 27A. This is also a Soviet tier 8 medium tank, if I'm correct, with a very kind of special hull, and it's probably going to be a tier 8 premium medium once more. And actually some of its stats have been reworked. It has now, I think, 10 millimeters of lesser armor at the front of the turret, but 220 is still pretty damn good at tier 8. And we have some pictures of this vehicle in the battle screen or in game, and you can see right here, it looks rather neat. I think the design is very interesting. But, you know, it's another Soviet medium tank. I think it's supposed to have a very high alpha damage gun. That seems to be kind of the way that Wargaming are headed currently. And then we have pictures of the Super Chaffee, and this is probably going to be a vehicle that you do not have to spend money on, because it is rumored to be another reward vehicle for, you know, playing this game. I don't know how long. But yeah, it seems to be that this vehicle is going to be a reward tank that everyone is going to be getting. Maybe tier 7, maybe tier 6, probably tier 7. But it's the original Chaffee as we remember, back at tier 5. the Chaffee that was running around with the huge turret on that little M24 Chaffee hull, and it looks very neat. I like, excuse me, right there. So it turns out we have just run the timer, but we're gonna finish this, and maybe it's going to be a little bit too long, but I just want to cover it all because there are just 2 or 3 more topics coming in. So yeah, we have broken glass window at the front, like for the driver, obviously, if he's going to pop up his hatch and he's going to drive, in friendly territory or where there are no enemies, and you have this front glass covering your face from whatever, rain, all that kind of stuff. I really like the attention to details, especially on things like that. And yeah, I'm not sure if it's a windshield, to be fair. Might just be the driver's viewport. No, that's the driver's viewport, right? I think it's a windshield, because it makes no sense. That would be a huge weak spot if that were no armor right there. So we're moving on. Yeah, we've already covered this this skin, this style. Next up, the Cobra. We've talked about the Cobra being a tier 8 medium tank for the British, probably a reward or premium tank again. And this is the first time we see it, and it looks really interesting. It has the same kind of style as the FV4202, with extreme angles at the turret, and it has very good, I think, very good depression angles. So if you look at it, it also even has the hoof, like, the iron of a horse right there, like the horse. I have no idea. For good luck, probably. It looks like an Irish tank, to be fair, because of the green. But yeah, this one is coming as well. We don't know a lot about this tank, but we have the very first in-game pictures, and that is pretty nice. And then we have some more in-game pictures of the Carro 45-ton on the map. I have no idea what the map is called. I forgot the World of Tanks map names a long time ago. I just know all the maps, but I don't know the names anymore because I've played so many other games. So yeah, it looks pretty neat, and I think this is a good place to wrap this all up and finish this video. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up. I hope you guys are informed. Patch or the test server 1.101 is live right now. There has not been a lot of changes there, but we see that they are testing out a lot of things off screen with the Supertest. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.